Lights out. Slater and Murdoch roll through 3 and 4. Stand on the gas and we're green. Dave Murdoch out to the early lead. Rolls through the middle of 1 and 2. Shingledecker will try to follow around the outside of Slater, but Slater slides up and has second down the backstretch. Dave Murdoch will lead lap 1. Swartzlander, good run off the bottom of 4 to second. Swartzlander wheel to wheel and door to door with Murdoch down the backstretch. Murdoch to the high side, Swartzlander on the bottom. New leader, Brian Swartzlander on lap 3. Timing and scoring had Swartzlander ahead by 46 thousandths of a second. A little bit further back, Shingledecker and King there in 5th and 6th. Rudolph slides underneath Crummert. Eric Rudolph now underneath Murdoch in 1 and 2. New leader down the backstretch. It's the fire starter, Eric Rudolph to the lead. Eric Rudolph has stretched a 4.297 second lead over second place Garrett Crummert. Great job navigating lap traffic for Eric Rudolph. A lot of heavy traffic in front of him. Jeff Miller would be the next one to go a lap down. Turn 4, checkered flag waves for Eric Rudolph.
Climbing out of the Highmark Healthcare, Tim Hortons, number 25. How about a big hand for your feature winner, the fire starter, Eric Rudolph.
George Hoba slides up in front of Kurger. Kurger slides back underneath the field into 3 and 4. AJ Flick engaged in a 3-car battle. Flick slides into second. Hobart tries to rally back. Gallagher slides underneath both cars into second. Darren Gallagher right on the tail tank of Kurger in heavy lap traffic. Kurger to the top, Gallagher to the bottom. Kurger with a better run through traffic will hold the lead at least one more lap. Here comes Flick on the outside in heavy lap traffic. A little bit of breathing room now for your leaders. Flick wheel to wheel with Gallagher. Flick to second into 3 and 4. Up and over the cushion. Gallagher back to the second spot. Brandon Spithaler is making it a 3-car battle for second. He's underneath Gallagher. Slides up to take the 3rd spot. He'll set his sights on the tail tank of Flick into 1 and 2. Heavy lap traffic again for your leader. Here comes Flick around the high side, up over the cushion again. Gathers it back up and Spithaler will get past for second. 2 sticks at the stand, 2 laps for Kurger. Here comes Spithaler. Kurger to the top, Spithaler heads to the bottom. Slide job, it gives Kurger room to hold the position down the backstretch. Here comes Flick now trying to drive around Spithaler. Flick with a slide job under Brandon for second. That allows Kurger to pull away at the white flag. Flick slipped up over the cushion a little bit. Spithaler got back past for second. Down the backstretch for the final time in heavy lap traffic. Danny Kurger takes the feature win. Spithaler second, Flick 3rd, Gallagher 4th.
Danny Kurger out of the car. How about a big hand for your feature winner, Dan Kurger?
Cece and Drown on the front row, then Frank and Charlier, Faria Norris, Satterley and Dietz, Zarin and Dillinger, coming green out of the Sprankles Neighborhood Market start zone. turn 4. Dylan CC, the early leader out of 2. Drown crosses back under and will drag race CC down the backstretch. Drown, your leader, he slides up, slam the door on CC with a big run off at 2. Shove Frank right there in 3rd. Slide job by CC to the lead. Drown crosses back under. Caution on this speedway. CC playing a little bit of cat and mouse there with Drown and Frank. Shove Frank to the lead down the backstretch. Greg Satterley underneath CC's got the 2nd spot. Big lead for Chubb. Frank and Greg Satterley cut into it. Last time at the stand, it was just over 3 seconds. Fareed trying to drive around the outside of CC for 3rd. Give the 3rd spot to the A-Train. Frank and Fareed to the bottom. Frank slides up in front of Satterley. No change in the top 3 down the backstretch. It's Frank, Satterley, and Fareed. All 3 headed to the bottom. Look at the Crusher headed to the high side of 3 and 4. Norris got a little contact. We got to spin into turn 1. That's Michael Norris. And I think Drown and CC both. Shep Frank brings the field back to green. Satterley right to the left rear of Frank. Shub tries to slam the door through 3 and 4. Satterley with a good run off the bottom. Satterley to the lead off at lap 14. Shub Frank still on the right rear of Satterley as they roll through 3 and 4. Cross flags at the stand, 15 laps in, 15 to go for the Truth, Greg Satterley. Satterley under the 75 of Dallopy. Oh, contact, Chuck Frank into Dillinger. Caution on the speedway. Frank with some damage there, you can see on the right front. Frank tried to stick the nose, that 1 star under the #1 Cochran late model. Reed, then Frank, then Ziegler down the backstretch. Out front and still Greg Satterley, 2 laps to go. Flag this time off of turn 4. Caution though on the speedway, Zarin spins in front of Drown. Lucon also up over the top. Satterley holds strong through 1 and through 2 and down the backstretch. 3 has no choice but to follow through in 3 and 4. Checkered flag for the Truth. Greg Satterley is your feature winner.
Climbing out of his car, how about a big hand for the Truth, Greg Satterley.
Flag is out. Cody Catellis wins the drag race into turns 1 and 2. He'll lead Tyler Dietz down the backstretch. Chase Lambert trying to drive underneath Brandon Dolan to get the clean 4th spot. He's got it off at turn 4. Chase Lambert to 4th. Christian Schneider already into the pits into 56. Trouble on the front straightaway. Mike DeFrancesca. He's now slow through 1 and 2. Looks like DeFrancesca will limp to the pits. Caution on the speedway. Back to green. Cody Catellus draws even, tries to pull ahead down the front straightaway. Dietz hugging the bottom. Gives Catellus room. Catellus noses ahead down the backstretch. Dietz slides him but gives him room. New leader at the flag stand, Cody Catellus. Catellus and Dietz still wheel to wheel and door to door down the backstretch. Dietz is so close to sliding up and taking that line away. He'll do it here through 3 and 4. Tyler Dietz back to the lead on lap 17. Doherty looking to make it a 3-car battle as they come to the white flag. Dietz slides up and protects the high side from Catellus. Not enough time, not enough traction. Through 3 and 4 to the final time, and into the checkered flag, Tyler Dietz. Your first repeat winner of 2023.
Tyler has definitely earned that T-Chuck tonight. 30 laps in the late model, 21 in the Pro Stock.
Catch all the Lernerville action live and on demand at dirt.tv. Stay up to date with all Lernerville Speedway news at lernerville.com.